Word from the Lord. This is the last of our many lessons on love. We've been taking words each time and that actually define the word love. Lesson number 4, there's a word that I like, and it's called sacrificial love. We've been dealing with this out of John 13:34 and 35. And he says, if you have this kind of love, by this shall all men know that you're my disciple. A sacrificial love is a love that you lay out yourself for others. In other words, you put yourself aside. Put yourself on the line for somebody else. It's no longer about you. Sacrificial love is, I'm going to sacrifice myself for somebody else. Isn't it interesting that Jesus taught in John 15 and verse number 13, and he says, great love hath no man than this, than one that would lay down his life for his friends. Somebody will give that kind of ultimate sacrifice for someone else. God give his life for us. Now let me close out by telling you this little story. There was a little boy that was on the track, a train track, and there was a train coming. The switchman saw the little boy on the track, but the little boy couldn't hear them. The horn was sounding, and they were waving at the boy, but he couldn't hear them. He had a headset on, but he kept throwing rocks and kept playing on the tracks. They would scream and they would holler, the horns would go off, but they could not get his attention. So the switchman had to make a choice. His choice was, if he pulled the lever to switch the train at the speed the train was going, it would derail, and hundreds of people would die. He tried again to get the boy's attention. He couldn't get his attention. So the switchman held the gear, and the train hit the boy, killed the boy, destroyed his little body. Body parts were all up and down the track. The people that were on the train, they got to their destination and they got off and they had a wonderful time and they're dining and shared with their friends. But they never knew, they never realized the sacrifice that had been made so that they could live and have a good time. What I'm saying now is we're on that train of life and we're having a good time. We're doing our own thing, going about our daily duties. And sometimes it's us that never recognize and never realize the sacrifice that Jesus gave when he went to the old rugged cross for you and for me. God bless.
I used to go.